Sanskaram University, where cutting-edge technology meets the promise of world-class education. Sanskaram University, education with values.
Today, I bring you a story of anger, of unity, and above all, of unshakable patriotism. It did not come from a government diktat. There were no bans, no circulars, no advisories, but what the Indian people have achieved over the past few days has shaken the tourism economies of two countries thousands of kilometers away from us. And this story is not just about India's confrontation with its enemy across the border. It is about what happens when a billion hearts beat together for the nation. It is about the roaring strength of the people, about how a hashtag becomes a movement. This is the story of the boycott of Turkey and Azerbaijan. Ever since Operation Sindoor was launched in response to the devastating terror attack in Pahalgam, every Indian home has mourned. The attack that ripped through the heart of Kashmir did not just take innocent lives, it ignited something much, much deeper within all of us. But as the nation was mourning, as the world was condemning the attack, there were two nations other than Pakistan who did not stand with us: Turkey and Azerbaijan. Not only did they choose silence, they chose a side. They stood with Pakistan, the very country whose hands are stained with the blood of our people. And worse, drones made in Turkey were used by Pakistan army. Drones that targeted Indian military bases, drones that put our soldiers and our civilians in the crosshairs. This was not a policy decision, it was a betrayal. But what followed next was not a response by diplomats. It was the people of India who took a stand. In a matter of hours, three hashtags began trending across the country. Boycott Turkey, boycott Azerbaijan, boycott Turkey and Azerbaijan. These three hashtags. Thousands of users on social media declared that they were cancelling their vacation plans. Some were just weeks away from boarding a flight. Others had made bookings months ago. But all of them, each one of them made the same choice. Nation first, holidays later. People who had saved for years for their dream trip to Turkey, people who had planned honeymoons, solo getaways, and even family vacations, they all said no. No to those who support terror. No to countries that do not respect India's pain. No to economies that thrive on Indian money but mock Indian sacrifice. And this was not just symbolic. This was economic. 2,87,000 Indians visited Turkey last year. 2,43,000 visited Azerbaijan. Together, that is over 500,000 Indian tourists. Tourism makes up nearly 12% of Turkey's economy. And now, ticket booking platforms have halted sales. Travel operators have pulled Turkey and Azerbaijan from their packages, and flights are flying half empty. Even corporates joined this movement. Ease My Trip, one of India's largest travel platforms, released a bold ad, not to promote business, but to stand with the nation in the need of the hour. A full-page message that read loud and very, very clear. Nation first, business later. A statement that tells you this is not just business, it is personal, it is patriotic. India did not need to be told to boycott. We felt the betrayal. And from the students to CEOs to influencers to families, we acted. Some say patriotism was old-fashioned. They say hashtags don't change policies, but look closely. Look at what is happening. Because of a people-led movement, Turkey and Azerbaijan are already reeling. Their biggest Asian market is walking away. Across social media, people are now recommending other destinations. Instead of Turkey, people are saying visit Greece. Instead of Azerbaijan, go to Armenia. And this too is very, very patriotic. So let it be known, this boycott is not a flash in the pan. It's a reminder that when the spirit of India awakens, no government needs to act. The people do. And they act with unity, with emotion, with a force that no drone, no foreign power, no enemy can ever match. This is patriotism in action. To those who question the strength of a hashtag, to those who underestimate the fire in Indian hearts, just remember this.